We pulled into the cornfield, and he tied us up.
And gagged us.
I was raped. He put me on the ground and he stabbed me. Because I remember the knife coming down into my throat.
A friend of mine or a friend of the family was going to teach me how to shoot pool. So I was going to a kids hangout that had pool tables, and so I called Candy to come with me. And I was told to bring my little sis along. Stopped at a gas station, got cigarettes, and talked to the attendant there, and then we crossed the street. And we were going to walk, but I talked them into hitchhiking. And that's when the guy stopped to pick us up.
There was something about his eyes. He had these eyes that I don't know how to describe them.
He had the seats down and said that we needed to get in the front because he had too much back there. So we got in the front seat and proceeded down Washington Street, and when I told him where to turn, he just went on past it.
He said he'd already passed it up.
Yeah, and he hadn't.
He hadn't even gotten there yet. And he'd already said he'd passed it up.
I told him I was going to try to get him to get a ticket by speeding, and tried to hit the gas pedal and I couldn't reach it, so I grabbed the steering wheel. Told him I was just going to cause him to wreck. So at that point he pulled a gun out and put it to my temple and told me to shut up and scoot over, he's going to blow my head off.
I was scared to death. I didn't know about jumping out of the car, and I knew that it wasn't right. Just didn't know what to do.
And he said he was going to call our parents and demand ransom money. And he kept on driving.
Once he got me out of the car, he took me around to the front of the car. I was raped. He put me on the ground and he stabbed me.
Came back to the car and got me. Told me to get out of the car. Do I have any money in my pocket? And I said, yeah. Looked in my pockets. He said, you're lying. Lay down in front of the right tire, the front of the car. And I laid down, and he just started stabbing me in my neck. And stabbed me like 12 times. Then after he got done stabbing me, I just held my breath, act like I was dead. I just laid real still. And he picked me up by my hair only and dragged me into the cornfield and dropped me. Then he went back to the car to get Kathy.
Well, he got me out, and I started to proceed to the front because that's where the other two had gone. And he said, no, go back here. And he made me stop at the rear tire. So when I sat down, I looked up at him, I said, now what? And that's when he started stabbing me. And he stabbed me, I think, 5 times in the neck. And then he walked back, I watched him walk up to the front. I seen him stabbing both of them more. And then when he came back to me, he picked me up by my feet and just tossed me in the cornfield.